Well, hello, and yeah, I know. I had to take a forced break, but what counts now is that I'm back, and I'm back in this new city, in this new European city. I just landed. I got to the hotel, put my luggage in my room, and came down here for some breakfast. Actually, I ordered a beer for breakfast and a toast, so that's fine. Because in a few hours, I someone will come and pick me up, and yeah, I will sign a 1 year deal with one of Europe's giants. Not modern giants, but giants. I'm not gonna tell you in which city I am. I'm not gonna tell you which team I will manage, but I will give you three clues. Clue number one: we are in the Southeast Europe. Clue number two: the name of the mayor of this city is, let me see, Zoran Radi. I'm reading it. Zoran Radojic. Number three: the city has a population of 1.37 million. I said three clues. I'll give you a fourth. Behind me is the Danube River. Think you got it? Let me know down in the comments. I gave it away with the mayor's name, so it's easy. Hey guys, it's Gerrydee and welcome to a brand new Football Manager series, Road to Glory. Welcome to. I know that I've been away for a while as in Football Manager. I think you all know the story by now. If you don't know the story, I'm just gonna give you a quick recap. Basically, I was doing the journeyman save where we won. The aim was to win five Champions League title in five different continents. Luckily, we had just done that. We won the last Champions League with Tottenham, and then we have decided to continue the series, and we went to Bayern Leverkusen, and then I lost the save. It took me almost 2 weeks, along with Sports Interactive assist, to fix the problem. Actually, we did not fix the problem. I had to remove everything. I had to remove the game. We installed it I think I installed it like 4 or 5 times. We tried several things. Nothing was working. Then at the end it did. So then I could have come before with Football Manager, but then there was The Last of Us 2, which I covered on my channel. Then there was Ghost of Tsushima, which I also covered on my channel. So if you haven't seen those videos, just go and check them out. There's the full game playthrough there. So yeah, and now I came back. It took me a while to come back. As I said, I could have come back earlier, but I wanted to come back with something different. I did not want to do another journeyman. I did not want to do something that you can really find on YouTube, like it's common, like a rebuild or I don't know. So yeah, at the end I decided it was actually between two series. I was tempted to do another journeyman, but with a full world database. So and I was going to do it like I was going to manage in places that we haven't managed before. I also downloaded the database and stuff, but then I mean the new database was too big for my engine, and the game was really slow, so I opted not to do that. And now I came up with this idea. Now we've just signed a contract with Red Star Belgrade. Okay, we have just signed a 1 year deal with Red Star Belgrade. Now Red Star Belgrade in the 90s, they were one of the European giants. In 1991, if I am not mistaken, let me have a look. Club info, history, competitions. Yeah, in 1991 they won the European Champions Cup. Yeah, I mean what now we call the Champions League. They were also runners up in the Europa Cup in 1979. They won the European Super Cup right after they won the European Champions Cup. They were always a force when it comes to domestic football. When Serbia used to make part of the old Yugoslavia, they won 19 titles, and then when the country split and Serbia was born, they still kept on dominating Serbian football, winning 11 titles and coming runner-up 15 times. So, yeah, I mean, it's not. Red Star Belgrade are not today's European giants, but once they were, and the idea of the series is to try and emulate the success they had in 1991. So the idea is to try and win the Champions League. Now, we can have 20, 30 seasons, and then obviously we will win the Champions League. In one season or other, we will win it, right? But my idea is to allocate 7 years in which in these 7 years we need to win the Champions League. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be extremely tough to achieve, because although they are a good team in Serbia, there is a lot of work to be done to be Europe's finest. So yeah, it's not going to be easy, but this is let me walk you through a bit of information and who Red Star are. So basically, let's go to information. Yep, let's do this. So basically, as I said, we are the leading force in Serbian football. So the media prediction is to achieve first place this season. Basically, we are a 3.5-star reputation team with secure finances. The owner loves the club. The average ticket price is five sterling, and the average season ticket price is 56 sterling. So 56 pounds. So yeah, income is not great. We have 12,100 season ticket holders, and the next board election will be on the 15th December of 2022. Now, as in rivalries, we have a fierce rivalry with Partizan Belgrade. Obviously, it's two teams coming both from the same city, Belgrade. So they are our fiercest rivals. Other rivals are Hajduk, Vojvodina, and Galatasaray. I don't know why Galatasaray, but I don't know. If Football Manager says so, we'll take it as the truth, as a fact. Red Star Belgrade has always been known for having an excellent youth setup, and they've always been known for providing excellent football talents. Some talents, like, for example, Dragan Stojkovic. Okay, we can have a look at Dragan Stojkovic. Let's have a look at his career start. I mean, he played in Italy, he played in France. He spent 4 years in Red Star, at Red Star. He didn't spend a lot at Red Star, but the time spent there, he scored plenty of goals, like 22 plus 15, which is 37, 47, 53 goals. So it's quite a good tally for him. So yeah, and then these are like old legends. But if we have a look here at the icons, we have Sinisa Mihajlovic. Everyone knows who Sinisa Mihajlovic is. He used to play in Italy for Lazio, for Inter. Now he is a manager. He managed AC Milan in the past and stuff, Fiorentina. Now he manages Bologna. Another icon is Vladimir Jugovic. Vladimir Jugovic was a legend, a Juventus legend. Belodedici, Radinovic, Stojanovic, Panchev, Darko Panchev used to play for Inter. Dejan Savicevic, AC Milan's one of the best players that they ever had. Winner also of a few Ballon d'Ors. Who else? Procineschi, who used to play for Barcelona. Dejan Stankovic, one of Inter Milan treble heroes in 2010 when they won the league, the domestic cup, and the European Champions League against Bayern Munich. And the youth system is something that we will rely on heavily in this series, because although we have 16 million in the bank, okay, and 2 million something is in transfer budget. Finances are not great, right? So we can't really, unless we we have a good run in the Champions League this season and we get Champions League money in, we have to rely on our young prospects. And in order to do so, let's have a look at the facilities. So basically, the stadium is called Rajko Mitic. Now, this is the actual name of the stadium, but the stadium has a nickname of the European Maracana. Why? Because when it was firstly built in 1963, it held up to 85,000 people in it. And then it was rebuilt in 2008, and they reduced a bit the seating capacity, although it's still a big stadium, a decent big stadium with 55.5k seating capacity. It's not small. So we have to be very, very we have to be good in order to, we have to play well, win titles, go on as much as possible in the European Cups in order to attract people to the stadium, in order to get the gate money. Although it's not really £5 a ticket. That's cheap. That's damn cheap, guys. Anyway, the stadium condition is good, pitch condition is good. We have good corporate facilities, great training facilities, average data analysis facilities, excellent youth facilities, and this is good. Good academy coaching and exceptional youth recruitment. So in the series, we will invest heavily in the youth facilities. We will invest heavily in the coaching academy and youth recruitment, because we will heavily rely on these three things: academy coaching, youth recruitment, and youth facilities. How we're going to be doing that? Obviously, we have to improve the facilities as much as possible. We have to recruit the best coaches for our young players, and our existing players will have to mentor the youth players in order for the youth players to become world-class players. Hopefully, the other problem will be that the game considers us as a feeder club to bigger clubs in Europe. So we will face the problem of having good players wanting to leave for a bigger club. So we need to increase also our reputation. This is why I said it's not gonna be easy, but we'll try it. We'll die trying to win the Champions League. Now, if we go to Club Vision, I'm just gonna go through by the way, in today's episode, there's not gonna be matches going on. It's just an introduction to the series. It's just an introduction to the team. So yeah, this is episode 0 of the series. As from tomorrow, we will start with football, right? So yeah, if you are hoping to watch a game, to see a game today being played, there's not going to be any matches. So yeah, if you don't want to see me blabbering for like 20-25 minutes, just stop this video, go and check my Ghost of Tsushima playthrough, my Last of Us 2 playthrough, and yeah, and then come back tomorrow for played football on Football Manager. But anyhow, this the 5-year plan is to maximum 2-year contracts for players over 33. We don't do that. We never get players over 33. Sign players to sell for a profit. This is because we're considered as a feeder club, as I said before. Maintain the best youth system in the country. This is up to us and the board together. Maintain the club status as the most reputable team in Serbia. I don't think that will be a problem. Work with the wage budget. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Now, as per expectations in the competitions, the board expects us to win the league. The board expects us to win the Serbian Cup, and at least to achieve the playoff stages in the Champions League. Now, if I'm not mistaken, well, I am sure that we will start from the first qualifying round in the Champions League. So in order for us to go to the group stages, I think we'll need to play 4 rounds. But if we at least reach the 3rd round, in which usually in the 3rd round you start playing teams like Celtic, Rangers, Ajax, good teams. But if we achieve that and we get knocked out in the 3rd round, we go directly to the Europa League, which I think in the season, it's the competition that suits us most. But obviously, if we manage, by somehow we manage to at least get into the group stages, that would be great because we will get all the Champions League money, and yeah, we can invest them. We can invest them in our facilities and our coaches and our youngsters. So yeah, this is what they are expecting us to achieve this season, and then for the future is just keep winning the Serbian league. Yeah, that this is what the board wants us. Our aim is a few steps a few steps higher than that, winning the European Champions League, guys. What have I gotten myself into? What have I gotten myself into? As in wage budget, we are doing fine. Let's have a look at the finances again. We are like 20k under the wage budget, so that's fine. My aim also is to bring in players on free transfers and then resell them immediately, so that we can increase our overall balance. I don't think we have any loans. Let's have a look. Oh shit, we do. We have a net debt of 9.3 million. It's not that bad. I mean, we have a bank loan of 17.25 mil, which will expire in 2031. So yeah, okay, we're gonna pay. There's 16 million left to pay. Then a state loan, which is fine. We're gonna pay it off in the next few seasons. 1.4 million in the miscellaneous debt, which we're going to pay off in 2024. Then another miscellaneous debt of 7.25 mil, which we're going to pay in 2024. So yeah, the first few years, finances, we need to really take care of finances because we have a lot to pay off. In total of 27 million to pay off. So actually 25. So yeah, that's all money that we could have got in our pockets and make something good about with. But anyway, if we have a look at the stuff, well, this is I haven't done anything yet. Just I didn't even do the presentation conference, nothing. I just signed the contract and I came here immediately to you guys. So if we have a look at the stuff, we have decent staff members. We're not the best in Serbia. We're not even the worst. The only thing I tried was asking the board for another coach because I wanted to improve the goalkeeping coach. The goalkeeping coaches, they denied it. I'm not really worried about the scouts because we have one of the best and scouts in the country. Not really bothered by the medical either. But obviously this is something that we have to tackle in the near future. Now, as in tactics, I want to show you the squad first. If we go by ability, guys, we have some decent players. Not wow, but we have some decent players. Starting from this guy here, Sekou Sanogo. He is a midfielder, 30-year-old Ivorian midfielder. I mean, he's good. He's a 4-star current ability. No room for improvement, obviously. He's considered a star player. He's 30 years of age. His physicals are still okay-ish. I mean, his pace is 13, natural fitness 15, work rate is 17, teamwork is 17. He lacks a bit in determination, but the work rate and the stamina being so high will give him a few good years still and with us, definitely. He is on loan at the moment from Al Ittihad, but I'm not sure if we can get him back at the end of the season. Hopefully we will. But yeah, this is our star player. This is our best player. And then we have Milan Borjan, who is currently on holiday. Sorry, wrong button. Well, not wrong button. Wrong click. He's 31-year-old Canadian. He is our keeper. I mean, for a 31-year-old Canadian, for a 31-year-old keeper, I think he still has 2-3 years left in his arsenal. So I quite like him, to be honest. He's not the best, but he's got some decent stats. So yeah, he's considered to be our second best player in the squad, and so on and so forth. As in potential, the guy with the most potential is this guy here, Nikola Kristovic. If we have a look at him, he's a striker. He comes from Montenegro. He is 19 years old, and he's currently 2.5 star, but with a potential of 5 star ability, so that's fine. At the moment, there's still some work to be done on this guy. His favorite position is a poacher, but he can do the advanced forward, the attack quartist, and the pressing forward quite easily, so it gives us room for flexibility and stuff. So yeah, this guy is our biggest prospect at the moment, followed by this guy here, Njegos Petrovic, who is a Serbian midfielder. He's 19 years of age again. He can play the mezzala or the box-to-box midfielder. Well, he can do them all basically. And again, he's currently 3-star ability with a 4.5 star potential ability. Again, obviously he's still developing. There's work to be done here, but I think that we have some decent young prospect as well in the team, which will turn out very handful in the near future, which will help our cause. Then obviously we have this guy here, Mirko Ivanic. He is an attacking midfielder who can play on the right, he can play in the center. He's from Montenegro as well. He's 25 years of age. Still some room for improvement, not a lot, like a half-star. Decent player. He can do the attacking midfielder position, he can do the advanced playmaker position, he can play on the right, he can play in the middle, he can play in the center of the pitch as well. So yeah, a bit of an all-rounder, I might say. He can even do the left side. He's competent in that position over there. So yeah, we have a good squad, and probably we will not face any problems in winning the title in Serbia, and this will still go on for quite a few seasons. I am thinking that we would need probably to get on our feet and start putting our print on European football. At least we would need 5 years, and then we will play it off for the last 2 seasons and see what we can achieve, right? But yeah, I'm quite excited to be here. I'm quite excited to start the save, and as I said, it's not gonna be easy, but we'll try and see what happens basically. Yeah, what else shall we have a look at? Yeah, team report. Basically, actually, before we'll go for the tactics, and obviously for all of you who follow the journeyman, this tactic is very familiar with you guys, because this is a tactic that won us 5 Champion League titles in all different continents. Won us several titles, several domestic cup titles. Won us a Europa League trophy. Won us 2 finals of the Champions League, which we lost. So we were very, very, very successful with this tactic, and I opted to give it another go, to go with this tactic again, because if it worked all around the world in the previous save, it should work also with Red Star Belgrade. So yeah, this is the tactic we're going with. Now I wanted to show you guys the squad depth and present you a few players. We saw already the keeper, so I'm not gonna go back to the keeper, but the trio in defense I'm quite happy with, although overall I think we're a bit slow. Overall, we start off with this Australian 25-year-old Milos Degenek. I mean, decent, heading 15, 13 in marking, 13 in tackling, he 14 in positioning, 15 in aggression, anticipation is decent, he lacks concentration, and he lacks space. He is 1.86 meters long for 80 kilos, so he's quite a big guy. And I'm quite happy with this guy. And I think that although there's no room for more improvement, because he's like 25 years old, according to our coach, there's no room for improvement. I think he can still improve. Now, the second defender that we will have on our defense and our defense line is this 30-year-old Serbian. He's a central defender. Not as good as the geezer before. He lacks space. He only has 10 space in pace. He's good in his jumping reach. Stamina and strength are going downhill. Vision is not, probably for Serbia, for domestic football, he's still a good player. But yeah. Europe with 13 heading, 11 in passing, 13 in marking, and 13 in tackling. I think we have to find a replacement very soon. Not this year, because we have just over 2 million as in our transfer budget. But yeah, we have to start investing in some defenders, young prospects, young Serbian prospects that can take this guy's place. Now, the third defender, last but not least, as in our central defenders, is this guy here, Babic. I will never pronounce his name, so yeah, his name and surname is Babic. He's another central defender, Serbian, 23 years of age, 195 centimeters tall, with 485 kilos, so he's a giant. Decent, but again, he lacks in pace. So, yeah, we're gonna have a problem. We might be having a problem in defense when it comes to pace. Now, our starting left wing is this bloke here, Mateo Garcia. He's a 22-year-old Argentinian. Decent pace, 14. He's still young. He can improve. There's a potential ability of 4. He's currently 3-star ability. He needs some work to be done, this guy. But as a starter, as the first season, and we have to go with him, I'm quite happy. We saw Sanogo, so I'm not gonna show him again. Then this guy Jovcic, he will be our Mezzala, 26-year-old Serbian, 2 caps for Serbia, 3.5-star current ability, no room for improvement according to our coach. This needs to be seen, because I think this guy is good, because his work rate is 16 and his determination is 15. 2 key attributes for improvement. So yeah, decent pace, decent stamina, decent strength, decent agility. A good overall, nothing exceptional, but I think he will do a very good job for us. On the right, we have this bloke here, Rajev Van La Parra, 27-year-old Dutch. He can do both left and right. I will utilize him on the right. And decent pace. He needs to improve his crossing. He needs decent dribbling. Good first touch. Passing, we need to do something here about the passing. 13 in flair. 14 off the ball. Yeah, decent. Nothing wow. Decent. Again, not over the moon with this guy, but yeah, we have to. That's what we have. That's what we have to work with. So yeah, I'm not complaining, to be honest. This guy here, 25-year-old Montenegrin, Mirko Ivanic, who will be our attacking midfielder. Again, I'm not decent figures, decent attributes. So nothing that worries me a lot, apart from maybe his stamina and his strength. But overall, I think he has decent numbers where they need to be, like 14 anticipation, 14 in dribbling, 13 in first touch, 15 in passing, 14 in technique, decent flair with 15, 14 in vision. Yeah, why not? Off the ball 14. I think he will do a very good job for us. Last but not least, the 2 strikers. We have this bloke here, 26-year-old from Ghana, Richmond Boki. I don't know. Probably I murdered his name, but anyway, this is gonna be our poacher. Not looking at his numbers, I'm not over the moon, but you never know. We need to give time to time, and these are the players that we have, so it's useless complaint. Anyway, I think we will do a good job. And then we've got this guy here, this 26-year-old Portuguese, Tomane. He is considered a regular player who could still improve. He's very similar to the bloke before. He will be our advanced forward. He has 12 in finishing. That worries me. But he has 16 in determination and 15 in work rate, 13 in pace, 15 in stamina. Especially work rate and determination are 2 key factors in order for someone to improve. And yeah, we're going to do some work on him. We're going to give him some individual training. and see what happens basically. Yeah, so these are the best 11 that we have basically. I just wanted to give you a quick tour of our players. As in tactics, we saw them already. Obviously, dynamics are shite. We are no one. Managerial support is very poor. Dressing room atmosphere is very good. Team cohesion is still to be developed. Obviously, most of the players are still on holidays or are on international duties, so this is not worrying. This is worrying. So we need to start winning as soon as possible to gain the support of the players. Now, what else? As in competitions, we're gonna play the Serbian. We're gonna play in the Serbian league, which we are favorite to win. The Serbian Cup, we are favorite to win, and the European Champions Cup. So if we go for the schedule, obviously I will do more friendlies here. I try to fit in a few more friendlies, and then our first test will be the first qualifying round of the Champions League. We still don't know who our opponents will be, but this will happen on the 10th and on the 17th of July. So we are in June, so basically in a month's time, take it or leave it, we will have our first real test. And this is where we're coming back for. This is what we're coming back for tomorrow. In tomorrow's episode, we're going to play both legs. Actually, depends. No, actually, we'll play both legs, because if we... No. We'll do both legs. And then we'll take it from there. Hopefully, we'll get a favorable draw so we can proceed to the second qualifying round. Now, I think I've given you basically... I showed you everything there was to be shown, apart from, let's have a look at our reserves team. Basically, since we've just landed at the club, we don't have real information about these players. But if we have a look at the squad at the under 19s, we have some decent players with decent prospect, so we have to work on them too. And then actually we've got some affiliates. We've got Zenit in Russia, which are our affiliates. They are considered the senior affiliate, which we can get, they're young players over and whatever. We have this team here, Bezanya, which we obviously a local partnership in which players are loaned. And then we have this team here, Grafikar, with a local partnership in which players are loaned. So we have a bit of support, right? So if we have a look at Grafikar, for example, actually we can do this. Hang on a sec. These are the under 19s of Grafikar. So if we have a look at them, look at the potential they have. Look at the potential, and we can just get this guy and move him directly to us. There's there's no transfers, there's no loans, there's nothing. You just move him away from them and bring him to our academy. So that's fine. But I am quite happy with the potential that this team here has. So we have to keep a look on these players. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all these players to our under 19s so that they can develop better, because we have better youth facilities and stuff, better coaching and stuff. So probably what I'm going to do, actually I'm going to do it right now. The first decision that we're going to take is to move all these into our actually I'm going to put them, they're all youths, so we're gonna put them in the under 19 squad. Good. So that's that. Now, as I said, we are going to come back for the first qualifying round of the Champions League. That's tomorrow. And let me know down in the comments, what do you think of the save, if it's a good idea, if it's interesting for you. Suggestions. Maybe you have played in this region before, so you might suggest me young good players that turned out to be very useful for your save. So any comments are more than welcome, and I will try to answer each and every one of you back in a decent time frame. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did so, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to channel if you're new. My name is Gerrydee, and until next time, bye bye.